The tropical nature of Ghana's climate makes it conducive for a variety of fruit growth. Mangoes, pineapples, oranges, pawpaw, guava, cocoa, coffee, banana, watermelon, and a whole lot more. Today we take a look at one fruit that is grown locally but not known to many, the passion fruit. Let's take a look at the passion fruit industry in Ghana. Meet
Alexander sample of passion fruit.
We are in the farm right now at the passion fruits farm here talking to Kakra. You all met him already in the intro video he did. First of all, no bibe bisa say adena who decided say who call ekiamu specifically no passion fruit.
I won't say I don't know. I won't hear many nipa. Now so nipa be bring so yet. Nipa so nim. Nti say ye be ye na bi no so ye. Osuya every day unya being no man pakra na e kan to unu o heart.
Okay.
Na sama wa energy.
Okay.
Ama wa hoden so pa anything na mama so me because en ya de nipa bebre ye.
Okay.
Nti ya say enso ye bam na ye kire afoforo na wo ye anything na mama so me bam because the mind don't to me ye to me ye pe hia no ye to me ye nti ye kakra na ye na obi nso hu bia na so obesua na obesua.
Okay. Nti no who start here no in fear hinnie.
Starting last year September.
Yeah. Okay. In Sesia no, what do we need to want? We for no ne kesi ebe SSN. Passion fruit ni
ngwa. Passion fruit half of acre.
Half an acre.
Yeah.
Okay. Into half an acre no. Obi be bisa say fruits are hinsa na obi to me atete e was a half acre we mu. So we don't ye na say if we because we for no ya hwemu. Ye hu the way fruit ni say o share o fruit ni nice e come like abeye. Work or me another farming so ye hu ho no more but odie no eduaba no the way I have to so no nice e ba ni saying na etumiti science half acres no obenya ahinsa wo mu
me adma every week bia no manya kra no betuma nya bia be 40 kilos
40 kilos
in a week or 50 kilos in a week
50 kilos in a week for half acre no
half acre every week.
Wow. Inti the way na o kasa no o say demand wo ho inti demand wo ho a me ye say I say ejuma bia say me see me ma ejuma bi wo bebia wo say hu say ahin na menya wo mu ansa na obi beka say o remo enemre no nkofo nhye dan hwe ejuma ne side no mo pe motivation sika no inti say utuminya 40 kilos a week. How is the marketing side of the whole thing?
Marketing side ne obia wo say you ton factories no so obia on the price of the ton de.
Okay.
Yeah, minimum ton a kilo per 3 cedi.
Oh, okay. 3 cedi per kilo. Okay.
And I come marketing so you tum ton back 1 cedi.
We no bako ahinsa na betima 40 kilos.
Menya 3 a betuminya 1 kilo.
3 bia ma 1 kilo.
1 kilo.
Wow. Na say mu edru.
Bi wo 1. And a smaller one back betuminya 1 kilo.
Inti no yemfa ni say maybe start ado efoni bi mi pese me ye bi. Menya asase na asase ben sa na wo se me hwehwe.
Se wonya asase a obenya nsu wo ho. Ana obetuma borehole. So ye borehole and irrigation. Okay. Better.
Na it say ehia nsu.
Ehia nsu. Nti na it say throughout the whole year no obetuma harvest.
Okay.
Except 2 months.
Udua, how long does it take? When say ebedi na here answer na e started flower to say the way you flowers ni day no. Ebedi
after onye nsu ya regular 6 months na start flower. And a flower no say 54 days.
54 days.
Na matured.
Yeah. Oh wow.
E matured nsu ya etito ho a wonte wo soro dey to fam ansa na wafa. And I wo fa nsu ya Ebetuma maintain for 2 weeks. Now what you being ultra cover inner. Apart from skin, another
layer
san wo ho biem until at least 2 weeks yeah 2 weeks one down now 2 weeks what ko chef fridge mu so dey betum adi
okay
yeah
enough in say who say a phone ye na me phone no what do mu ye I started fifi biom what is the gap na uma say ubedu domu ubehwe any sa activity
every month be amedomu every month be amedomu but me pese be do on dry na asase na dry because nsuo nto nti se nwura no ho kakra na etumi azove nsu ni kakra ene ane say ya na ya brushing
okay
etwetwa so nti every month be 3 weeks to 1 month 3 weeks to 1 month na ya do ase
okay ye ra efoni mu no me hu say now call round fefa nyama ni bi de chichire ahoma no adenti na wo ye ne sa
se bia ne se we sei se manfa na wo do ho a bia dade betu atwam
oh okay
na moreover no say sa see a plane because over pick nyama no wase se dia owo bi aboa bi kura remba me shase because we know emu ya no so di
mo be sa na ha mo agent power ha no mo
emu ya BCD enoma di atwene ade nyina ba very
nti de bia wo say ewo
stop kakra na bed enoma be bedi
nti no ni some of the challenges
but nature
okay
won so won aduan a obedin ye na ebe ya adwuma na ye di ama won nti won so obedin nti se ewo soro kakra de a na etofema na wo betuma ba befa
okay
to say we see to say opeja no
no
opeja ne say na we so opeja ne say
okay
nti o hwa na ehia sa be pruning
okay
obasa na twitwa ho nyina o de dade utwitwa ni nyina na wa man time after 2 weeks na sanga new leaves because more na ekono ene yi flower
okay
we yi flower flower ni
okay
until leaves be e be you know the flower ba leaves be you know the flower ba
until say that time ni na opese otwitwa ho a ehimfa na ye twitwa no se ne be ya wontwa leaves ni bi
utwitwa so ubetwa ni nyina but only say untwa mother plant no mother
okay one important thing is say me hu say o say yente adenti na yente
say wo time na kasa matured matured it say nsu bem
okay
nti we na kasa na be ma no hu nsu no anan because utwam say na white
okay
but ebenyinya na abe say pink no nti say na kasa ateto because na kasa na ebenyinya ma seed na wom nyina abebere everywhere na abenan ayensu liquid
okay
cause edan ye liquid wo mu it's not solid and liquid
okay into seed part na ye solid no and form nsuo ni wie ansana atofo na ye betima into no se sadia fruit na nkasa no yetumi di no raw sa
o di no raw
na enfem o sin ana say
no kwala na do worry ana se wo ne problem a enfem o sin
okay
but the year woman the better and say ni here and say o be blend
okay
of the seed when you solid
blending in
when you drink
okay juice no okay
do blend it with the seed and everything ni na afra
apart from fruits na nkasa no is there any other benefit ahabino for example
ahabino medicine
yare bensa na ebia
sayare bebre
eye passion nkwa na oye another
oh media bro de no na nema bro no na nema nketenketenka
intino obi be bisa se wohwe mfoni nyina odua board mehu pineapple nso ne eyi no passion no ska wo obi a ekuadwuma obetumi encouraging kofo say one year na
adwuma bi a so u jelon kra na ya woni how e be say so was it betu ask every month bi ana so we harvest week obetuma harvest there 4 times.
Okay.
So started mature that, but my harvest 4 times. And every could be able to market.
Okay, in the end, say me wo acre back. Acre back on plants are here to me. What is the standard?
Standard almost 400.
400 plants.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, into 400 plants we say a mature 6 months now. For how many years and how many months are made to me?
It depends. If you said I'll be maintaining after. Now maintaining, I'll be talking 4, 5, 6 years.
4, 5, 6 years. And the young fan average of maybe 4 years.
4 years.
And now be okay. Into Bibisa ano, say me 400 plants, e 1 acre farm so. Say me ye harvester. Sika hinsa na obetumi aka say udi weni shemu a e Ghana climate mo obetumi nya wo Bibisa.
Say utumi hwefu no ye dia within a month no for acre no obetumi move from at least when you buy 5,000 in a month.
In a month?
Yes.
For 1 acre?
For 1 acre.
Farm?
No, just when you share
when you share
5,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's just say passion fruit as compared to pineapple. 1 acre, 1 acre.
The difference is vast.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So pineapple once. Pineapple 1.5 year. Oh, harvest 2 years. You have nothing.
Okay.
Except suckers. By way there, me do about me follow. And it's a year met my harvest 8 months in a year.
Wow. Into so o keep a phony year. Utuminya 5,000. That is on a minimum. No, 5,000, 8 times. That is 40,000 cedis
per acre.
Per acre.
Yes.
Wow. What do you think it is?
Can I feel it?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
It's not heavy. Yes.
Have you had passion fruit before?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
This is passion fruit. So do you think this can be grown in Ghana?
Why not? As long as you have.
What do you think it is?
Let me see. Ghana, we don't have such big fruit, so I can't really tell what it is. It looks like avocado.
Avocado. This is passion fruit. This is how passion fruit looks like. So when it's not matured, it is green. When it's matured and ripe, there is a yellow one like this, and there is a wineish red color like this. But the fun part is that, what if I tell you this was grown right here in Ebri?
It's possible because of the area or where it is.
Adentina akoyese nkrofo enheda enim passion fruit.
So what him say Ghana hanom no ye wade bia obi a pese o yare foforo ne ne nua ye
ye pe one way ade ye eno na o
yensu yare foforo bia nka ne ye ba say wo ye na be ya nkrofo ba bi di wachi.
For a good 1 acre farm, if everything is all right, it's supposed to be about 400 plants on it, 400 passion fruit plants on it. So now I'm trying to throw him a question about how much money one can possibly invest or one should budget for an acre farm, from starting and plowing the land all the way to growing the seeds and managing it up to like the 6 months period to start harvesting. How much money? Intino, and only question.
12,000.
12,000 cedis per acre. Okay.
Including your workers' pay.
Including workers' pay for 6 months, 12,000 cedis. Okay, nice. So you have it with 12,000 Ghana cedis investment for 6 months. You can earn 5,000 cedis on a minimum, or on average, if you farm it well, if everything goes well for you, 5,000 cedis every single month, 8 months in a year. And that one time 12,000 investment can go up to 4 years. So you can make the calculations of a sort. It's not just say, funny say every year, no workers, no, I he say na ya omoji workers are here here for
1 acre.
1 acre, no.
1 acre no here 2 workers.
2 workers. Now workers, no, better and he say na obe mama yet your monthly and any arrangement.
Monthly.
No? Okay.
Monthly. Minimum 36, 360.
360 cedis.
360. Companies now are like some. So you have 360 cedis.
Okay. Okay.
And also with my man 350 or 400 cedis a month.
Okay.
So that with my the time you know so I share
normal. Okay. That means if you are earning fertilizer over to any sanyamano every single month.
Nah, they can only be 6 months. No, what's fine is at 12.
Me say after 6 months, no. Everyone say workers, no. I was say out to your more. Until we start harvest, no. To your workers, who do a full mini nyama into workers. Never say, oh man, no. Uma eyi 400, Uma eyi 400. Bibi wo ha was also to eka ho biom.
Oh, 1 acre no here. We better chemicals how they use.
It's chemicals no. I go say you find say after 6 months no. Every month no sika inside no bet me I used to that.
I used to do
yeah.
At least every month be a Robert pass spend be about 1,000 cedis.
1,000 cedis every month. Okay. So if you're earning 5,000 cedis every month for 8 months and you're spending 1,000 cedis on the chemicals and all that stuff and still paying the people, if it's a give and take, no 2,000 cedis, that means your profit is like 3,000 on the side. Okay. So Charlie guys, it's a lucrative thing. Get your boots strapped and try to get into this farming, passion fruit farming. Find the right person. I'll let him put his number out so that you can contact him. His name is Kakra. I don't want to be the mediator. Of course, if you contact me, I'll link you to him, but I want him to put his number out right now.
My number is 0245 13 87 111.
0245 13 87 111. I'll write it again on the screen so that you can have it. That is Kakra. You've seen him very well, very honest man, very plain and direct. He will tell you exactly what you need to know so that you can farm very, very well. Passion fruit for you. Let's get it.